So, the rumours may be true. I may have had a haircut. Like, subscribe, become a channel member, so that I can look fresh like this more regularly. Tori here, Geelong-Flipper. Hey guys, Tori.
Your mate, Tori.
It's Geelong-Flipper here.
Geelong-Flipper.
Me, Tori.
Tori here.
Uncle Flip. I'm Tori.
Tori here.
Tori here. The
Geelong-Flipper.
How you doing? Gather round, you better listen to me, every one of you. We got a lot of eBay to do. I like singing some stupid songs, and I haven't taken a hit from a thing. Guys, how you doing? I'm Tori Favreau, the Geelong-Flipper, coming to you from, well, for now, Geelong, Victoria, Australia. I hope that you guys are super well. I had the day off yesterday. That's why there's no videos yesterday. If you are new to the channel, you are so welcome. Please become a part of our community by subscribing, becoming a channel member, and joining the Geelong-Flipper family on Facebook. Wow. So yeah, full-time reseller, part-time author, 11 books on Amazon. And I think that's all the normal intro stuff out of the way, isn't it? Guys, the topic today is eBay, and you know, we do this little topic as we're driving to get our coffee. Over the weekend, I'm confused because like technically yesterday was my weekend, but it was Tuesday. You guys won't see this till Thursday. Channel members will see it on the day. Anyhow, so calculated shipping has F-ups with calculated shipping have cost me about $60 over the last 3 days, and I need to get to the bottom of it because calculated shipping is something I'm really good at it. I'm generally accurate to within a couple, I'm not even kidding, accurate within a couple of cents, if that makes sense, not dollars. And I've had 2 items recently. I sold a big Thomas set. You guys who watch regularly, we made a counter offer during a YouTube live to this Thomas set. Basically, they just came back for $50, and I thought 5 into 50, I'll do it. The calculator shipping brought it out at $8.95. It's a train set. There's no way, it fits in an Aussie Post large box. No, it's not heavy. So, but I'm going to be out of pocket. And then the other day I sent something overseas, and it was $40 out. So yeah, maybe I'm out about $50, sorry. But the fact of the matter is I literally put all the stuff in the box for this train set, put the whole thing on a scale and measured it. So, you know, all the dimensions, everything it needs is there, and it went to $8.95. But I do have a postage policy, an $8.95 postage policy. So what I'm thinking is between me putting the calculated shipping in, has it selected one of my other policies? Because I know when I did that listing, I know I did calculated shipping. I know I put all the measurements in. But the downside of this is, and this is where it's hard to prove it's not my fault, is I can't see, once it's sold, I can't see what's been put into that listing as far as I know. To see, I will accept it. I won't like it. I'll accept it if I screwed up, because I make mistakes. I tell you about them, but I also tell you when it's not my fault. And so yeah, I'm curious because I'm hoping that eBay can, I don't even care if they go, yeah, you selected your $8.95. As long as they do it without me volunteering that information to them. Because, and to lose $40 on an item, thank God it had decent, well, once again, it was going to America, actually. It was another Thomas set. And, you know, so basically, with the cost being hit with the shipping on that item, I think it was a $100 train track or something. Yeah, it was a box product. I paid $10 for it, sold it for $100. But then I lost $40 plus fees. Other than the fact I want to try to clear some of my bigger stuff out before we move north, can't believe I can say that out loud. Behind the scenes, guys, I figured out so far I've been able to save just almost $1,100 since we started talking about it. Did a couple of Whatnot shows. It makes me want to hammer Whatnot like more than a show a day. I don't know if Whatnot is busy enough yet for that though. See, and it's also difficult too because it's like everyone starts everything off so low that it's like it's not low-hanging fruit. It's certainly not. Like, and the video game show that I do, well, for you guys tonight, I'm doing CDs tonight in real life on Wednesday, but on Thursday I've got well over 100 video games I'm going to be putting up, and I haven't told Ali yet, but I think it's going to be a long stream, and I am just going to hammer it until everything's gone. I'll like go through the tub, whatever passes through. But as in, when I say that, I mean, you know, no one buys it. But I reckon the tub, it's a 52 litre tub. It is currently about that high above the tub. And I think we'll just keep going at it the whole way through using a DVD shipping profile. There's some good games in there. There's fun games to play. There's games that resellers might think, oh, I could quadruple my money on that or more. I just want to clear it. I'm emptying tubs out, guys, because the long story short is I want to get out of here. It's 9 degrees, so my hip is aching, my knee is hurting, my hands are hurting, and it's like just at this moment it's 18 degrees in Mackay. You know, they're going to have a day in the 20s in winter. And I don't care that it gets hotter. I was there when it was hotter. I loved it. I love the humidity too. Yeah, I'll have to make sure I've got like moisture suckers around my stock that it doesn't get wrecked or whatever. But it may not even be that extreme. It's like they're all in sealed containers and they're inside a building. So yeah, that's the thing to figure. I do need to sort some things out. A friend, I keep saying people's names on here as though you guys all know who I'm talking about, but my friend Clint, you haven't seen him yet, but you will, because ironically enough, I'll be putting that video out soon, if I can find the footage, of me and Mackay from last year, meeting Clint and Jesse. Clint has said we can stay with him until we can get ourselves sorted out. So that's good, because that means that we can actively source a rental without feeling like we've got to do the online thing, which is always a nightmare, or asking Clint to go and visit houses for us. And we'll be able to suss stuff out, and he's kindly offered our the shed for like a mini, or it's actually a bigger offsite than the offsite, but I doubt that we will have the time to set it up as such. I don't know. I've got to talk to Clint about that. Clint, I've got to talk to you about that. So yeah, the rate, and it's funny, you know, like even the other night when I did the Diecast and we made 300 odd bucks, I think we sold like 70 odd cars. I've got over 5,000. I just want to run stuff all day long. About to get a coffee. And this is the thing. The cars are awesome. I just ordered, so hopefully I still am making sense. But I've got 5,000 cars, well, less the 100 or so that I've sold over the last 2 streams. But it's just kind of crazy on the yard to consider that I've still got all those cars. I still want to get more. Because they generate good income. You know, you're paying between 20 to 50 cents a car. I certainly don't regret getting them. They're awesome. And I like looking at them. That's one of the things too. I'm going to quickly wind back a second. Back to the calculated shipping. I put it on Facebook, on the group. Has anyone had any issues? No one's answered, and that's fine, because, you know, lives, and sometimes people don't have issues or they don't understand the question. But yeah, so have you had issues with your calculated shipping lately? because I know I am boss level at calculated shipping. So if it would have been a software glitch where it selected one of my other policies, and not my fault. All right, let's get out of here. So yeah, I do like them, and I think as long as you're presenting them properly on the streams, they're interesting even for people who are not into them. And I'll explain why, just in case you just go, oh, that's just a little kid's toy. And it is. It's a big kid's toy too. But a lot of people, myself included, as we get older, we find ourselves in a position that we may not have been in as a child. So some things do appeal to us to revisit those elements of our childhood. And some of those are things like cars, die-cast cars. And I think another thing that's attractive about loose cars, and I know that some of you have been trying to get into it, so I do encourage it. Yeah, I think there's enough room for everyone. People like loose cars because they get to hold them. And that's what it boils down to. We're tactile creatures. I saw a video on TikTok today of this young American man, and he had about 1,100 or 1,400 Matchbox cars, and they were all in their packaging still. And I noticed in other videos too, he does open stuff up as well. But I just thought, dude, it's kind of like, I like the fact that the cars are loose. It lets you, interact with them. So it's not a bad thing. All right, so there was a park at the op shop. You know the deal. I'm going to stop and run in and have a quick look. I haven't been getting a lot of stuff out of here lately. And with the move, I'm trying to focus on moving things as well. But you're stupid if you don't look. Yes, it means you spend money, but it may be that time you find a $2,000 item like I have in the past. All right, I'll be right back. Legends. So basically, when I was in there, more die cast. I don't know. There's, oh crap. Oh, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There's about 60 cars in there. And I got a Humpty Dumpty, which ironically, I only just sold it at Humpty Dumpty. Like, you'll see me today picking a Humpty Dumpty when we get to the offsite. I just found another one. That was $3. I'm not going to mic up. I'll see you at the offsite. Okay, guys. Hi. We're at the offsite. If you haven't been here before, it's my little warehouse that I share with Ali, who is my love. And most of you know Ali, and you've heard her now. So, yeah. She warned me it was a mess on the floor here. She was not kidding. I cleaned the house and she worked out here for half a day yesterday, which was meant to be our day off, but cleaning house isn't really part of that. But yes, it's taken a little bit of time that I could even move around this side because all of our packing stuff arrived as well. So she jettisoned most of her stuff into my walkway. So unfortunately now I'm just throwing it back over because I don't know where she wants it. Probably somewhere neat. So yes, I am preparing for tonight's whatnot. I'm going to be carrying stuff backwards and forwards just for a hot second because I don't want to stress about this later and forget. But I've got CDs here. There's some decent ones too. I think they'll go okay. I think a lot of people are going to be waiting for tomorrow's video game show. But this is the thing, as the platform grows and evolves, you can't just make an assumption that that people won't buy particular items because we all have different interests, which is, well, in my opinion, one of the cool things about life. Okay, we'll see how these go. I think there's a mixture of good, bad, and in between. But yeah, we'll have a crack at some CDs. I might have to find some others to spice it up a little bit. I think I've got other discs at home too, so that'll be okay. At the moment, it's a little bit, it feels a little bit as though I'm just well, not rotating. Basically, I'm scheduling days. So my rationale behind it is, as much as I love doing the Hot Wheels, I think from a business perspective, it makes sense to only do one a week, unless someone wants to do a mass buyout of the cars. There's 5,000 of them. I would do a mass buyout, and then I'd just keep sourcing new ones. Like I said, they are genuine fun. All right, that is the to and fro part. CDs are ready. What I actually should do is yoink. I should be yoinking stuff out of here, out of tub 44. There's good CDs in there. I might actually do that. Hope I remember. Because the whole point is, guys, even though they're good, and some of you have already bought this CDs off me and sold them, I'm thrilled for that. Like, I think it was Paragirl said that she bought Pink Floyd off me and resold it for $40. Hell yeah. So, let's have a look here. Let's get the pick pack done. And I'm sorry, I've got my psych today, so as you know. Let's just say, with all the family effing drama I have, I'm glad I've got the psych today. Nothing but upsetting. GLK 80. That's the screw up. That's the screw up, son. I was about to be lazy then, and I was about to probably break everything by climbing on top of discs like a moron. I stopped myself. Obviously, you're watching me make room, but it's dumb stuff like that when I get flustered. That's the dumb stuff that I do. There's the ladder. And it's how you get hurt. It's how you get hurt. So, my eBay's been ticking over despite not having listed as much as I have as I prepare for whatnot. I'm pleased. I'm making sure something goes up every day. I did the thing that I told you guys to do. And that was, I've got listings going until next week. So it should be okay. This thing, that's the Thomas set. See what I mean? It's light. It's light as hell. I'll have to turn that box inside out. I'll do it as my own shipping and just try to cheapen it up if I can. Though I think when the box is this size, Aussie Post may go, we've calculated this to be blah, blah, blah. And in that case, blah, blah, blah sucks. That was crunchy. Tub 38, this thing's cool, I'll show you. Because otherwise there'd be no point in me doing YouTube. I got this last September in the RSPCA shop in Toowoomba. So Barney Rubble from the Flintstones. I think I paid $6 for it or something back then. I sold it for 20. So it sat there for a long time, but it's gone now. Next one is a card game, Yeti Eats Alien. I bought it to play it, never did. That one, it's only a break even. Well, no, actually, I paid $9 for it. I sold it for 17. But it's $15, sorry. Brand new and sealed though. Tub 53. This is a South Park. It's a vintage one too. From 1998. That's Kenny from South Park. You know, oh my God, they killed Kenny. So, another thing I've got to do, I hope this is all in the same tub. That would be brilliant. Because I didn't pay attention when I did this listing. No, I've sold a Blue's Clues, right? Well, actually, no. He isn't. There is one in there. That might be the one. Okay. So that's the Singing Blue. I did just sell that one. So I'm happy with that. Paid $3 for it. Okay, so yeah, this is just an old but cool South Park. I paid $1 for it, sold it for $25. Humpty Dumpty. So ironic that I've literally got one in the car. Let me go and suss it out. No, there's no... Yes, there is. Hang on. Hang on. Sorry, I'm thinking out aloud, but not thinking. But thinking. I may as well see if it's in acceptable condition. And then I just rock a sell similar, because that would make sense. Soft toy, Humpty Dumpty, ABC. I just want to check the tag on it. Yeah, okay. So the other one has literally got someone's name written on it. So, and someone's buzzing me with messages too. Okay, so apparently okay, I've screwed up. I'll have to deal with that after this. I sold the wrong size shoes. That's my fault. In fact, you know what? Legendary Elf, I do apologise. I'm about to text you. I don't think you're a viewer. Hello there. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. And I do apologise. What a silly oversight on my part. Full stop. I need to make this right for you immediately. So, if you feel there's someone you know that would benefit from those shoes, please hold on to them. Otherwise, send them back. In the meantime, I'm going to process a full refund on the purchase for you. Full stop. Please have a look through my shop. If anything else takes your fancy, let me know and I'll see if I can do you a fantastic deal. Full stop. Kind regards, Tori. All right, done. Done. Sent, done. Let me process this refund just quickly. See the order details. They're right. I've misread it with my dodgy eyesight. So, manage postage, refund. And I'm going to give a full refund. So it's going to cost me $48 now for not doing my job properly. Other adjustment. Thank you for understanding. Next. Refund now. And that's how you lose $50 by not doing your job properly. Okay. I have already processed the refund and once again apologise. Full stop. It was kind of ironic as I'm recording my YouTube video at the moment. So my apology is also captured forever on video. Okay. So, tub 26, Humpty Dumpty. I think sometimes we just got to go, yeah, you know what? I wasted their time. And I've also, time is the most important part. Money comes second. You can't buy back time. So, for all I know, they may have been sitting there thinking, I'm going to wear these shoes. Oh, holy cow. I'm kind of glad I didn't go to give the other one back. This one's a whole different beast. That's the one that was purchased. That's the one I just purchased. We'll most definitely be doing a sod similar, but I'll be changing the dimensions. Thank God I put the ruler in there as well. Okay, so that's done. Okay, so at home, I've got a pop vinyl. It's the Songbird from BioShock. I'm kind of annoyed because I did want to pack it here. I don't know if I've got to have to take cardboard home. I'm going to have to Frankenstein a little box for it. But that was the item. I don't think they realise how eBay works, and they sent me a message. Oh, we just got made another sale too. I don't think they know how it works, and they were just like, I just bought this, and you know, where is it? Okay, so 1997 Tycho Blues Clues. See if I can just double check this. I know I took the batteries out of it because that's what I do. Yep. Okay. Good. Well then, little buddy. Yes, this is the correct one. Thank God for that. All right. So, paid $3.75 or whatever, sold it for $35 plus post to Jeanette. Thank you, Jeanette. Tub 36 has got a Star Wars book. 35, 36. Lots of books in here, so I may be hovering on the ground for a hot second. Oh wait, I can see through this one, I think. Not on that side. Maybe on this side. I was going to say that would have been too easy if I'd actually been able to sort stuff out properly. Let's just grab everything, have a quick look. Kind of all falls apart if you put stuff upside down. Fat old note. Oh, there we go. Clone Wars. It's funny with the Star Wars stuff. I do need to. Well, if you can get it cheap, grab it. It ends up turning over all the time. So I paid $1 for that one, and I sold it for $12.75 plus post. Now, if I refresh this quickly though, the new sale have come through. Tub 31 Robert Duvall book. Robert Duvall is a Hollywood actor. I really like him. I don't know if he's dead or not. I say I like people, and then I go, you know he passed away? No. I don't know why, but with all the recent Hollywood deaths, and I don't know enough about people's backstory, okay, so I'll get that part out of the way. I saw a video, not a video, a photo. It had Ozzy Osbourne and a couple of other celebrities that were deceased, and they were standing around each other, and the caption read, "We'll always live when you press play," or something like that. I don't know why, I found it distasteful. Because I just did. Some AI stuff I don't care. Some of it I think is funny. But it was just a weird one. It's like, the dudes have just died. And yeah, of course, if you want to remember them, you will push play. The sad part is, and this is sad, you'll never hear anything new from them again, except for the fact I will put money on it that someone out there, AI generates a song using the voice of a dead person. What do you guys think about that? I find it distasteful. But I'm sort of hypocritical because there's other stuff that's AI generated that I enjoy. Alright, so I got this for $1. Yeah, $12.75 plus post. I've had it for a while too. I got that at a Salvo's thrift. I am going to definitely be going through these other tubs, because I'm seeing stuff in there that's been there for some time. This is we've done everything, guys. We do need to pick pack, but in terms of time, you guys have kept me on the ball today. So, all right. So, first things first. Make sure that some of our little buddies here get wrapped up appropriately for their new home. The Flintstones statues, we're going to have to get new bubble wrap and fast. The Flintstones one is like made out of a sort of a resin, but it feels like it would smash if I dropped it on the ground. These are cardboard boxes. Have been great. So we're going to use one of those today to get this little guy away to his new home. They're quite sturdy as well. I will have to see what Ellie's done with the tape gun because I can't find it. It's probably over my side. It is probably over my side, but I don't want to go buying a new tape gun. Okay. So he fits very comfortably in there. We'll put a bit of hex paper around him as well, just to fluff him up a bit. There we go. Someone will have to smash him deliberately now to wreck that. Just pop the name on the top. Matthew, thank you, Matthew. Okay. For now, just down here, and then I'll go get my post bag. I'll use a padded bag for blue. Will you fit in a small one? I think you will, mate. That way we can protect your battery compartment. Get you home, to your new home anyhow. I didn't mind Blue's Clues when my kids were little. They liked blue. I wonder sometimes, like, you know, what people think of like entertainment for children now. There's so much, and it's constant. So it's like, you know, do little kids nowadays have favourites, or is there just so much that they can't keep up with it all? We had like play school and romper room and stuff like that, if you guys are old enough to remember that stuff. All right, Jeanette, I hope you enjoy Blue's Clues. Humpty can just go straight into another small. Well, Humpty can actually just go into a satchel. Actually, Humpty can literally go in this and still be okay. That's how small he is. It's going to Rebecca. Thank you, Rebecca. Yeah, these are perfect for this sort of thing. So I'm very grateful. And there. Guess we'll never find out who killed Kenny because he's going into a box. Not like a Final Destination box or anything. God, that makes cups so easy. 15 by 15 by 15 boxes, guys. You'll pay a bit for them, but bloody hell, they made it so easy. Kenny. It's going to Kieran. Thank you, mate. I'm going to grab the mailing box. I feel like I'll misplace stuff just because I'm flustered and I'm trying to race to get to the psych. I'm not racing, I don't want to go, but you know what I mean. Mailing bag. These IKEA bags are a godsend. I'm just so glad that the post office just gives them to us. I also want to get a few things listed today. I've been doing my drafts. Oh, by the way, I don't know if I've publicly acknowledged this, but on one of my Whatnot streams, Rhiannon bought Bumblebee off me. And I said, oh, on this, I go, this is from my personal collection. She paid $10 for it and then told me to keep it and enjoy it. Thank you. So, yeah, he's up here just on show at the moment. I don't know if you've received it yet, but I actually sent you a little present that I thought was cute and sweet. So you've still got something, but it's from me. Well, you've paid for it inadvertently, but it's still a parcel from me with something that I think is really cool for you. So I hope you like it when you get it. And there is something nice about the Whatnot stuff, like, you know, because they can talk to you as they're buying. So it doesn't feel as disjointed. I do like that a lot. Small bag for this one. Yeti Eats Alien. Thank you, Robert. Robert from Queensland, you lucky devil. Can't wait till I'm in Queensland. It does feel a bit weird about buggering off up there, you know, with Dad not... Well, he may be well by then. There's a guy behind me. There's a business that runs out of that shed, so you will hear them occasionally talking. So we'll try to talk over the top so as we're not listening to them. Yeah, it's one of those things. It's like, but you know, he could recover quickly. He may not. Too many variables that are unknown. So... yeah, as Dad said, you gotta chase your own dreams, sort of thing, because life's short and precious. So I'm sort of watching. Well, I'm going to be watching what I'll still buy stuff, obviously, but I may start cutting down on the bigger things. We've talked about Queensland for so long now, Ali and I, that I started to just go, maybe this is just a pipe dream. Maybe this is not going to happen. And then Whatnot came along, because our eBay money is our week-to-week wage, but all of a sudden there's the online auctions too, like just quick ones. They're fantastic. Bloody fantastic. Robert Duval. Oh. Wow. Okay, this person actually lives, well, about 15 minutes drive from me. And I think today is the day that the My Little Pony cancels. The buyer's been in touch saying, when can I pick it up? When can I pick it up? Wants to pick it up after work. But unfortunately, if you do view, you've got to pay for your item. You can pick it up, but you've got to pay for your item. Because all you're doing is holding it up from someone else. You know what I'm actually going to do when that thing passes in? I bought it for $15. They have had comps at over $1,000. I'm sick of it. I want it gone now. It just sits up the back. It takes up a fair bit of room. I will do a one-off item of that one with its proper weight and all that sort of stuff that Whatnot can figure it out. And I'm just going to Whatnot it. I'm going to say, all right, guys, here's the My Little Pony you guys keep hearing about. Valued at. Let's see what we can get. You guys can be the judge. Huge My Little Pony. Worth heaps. So we'll just see what we can get for it. How does that sound? Now, okay, I'm done. That's done. So what we'll do now, and I have remembered, thank goodness, is we're going to take the opportunity to put this in the car now. There's a couple of little plushes here that I do want to be listing. Some toys and the Thomas. It's cool. It's a crane called Cranky. So I'll do those. Got some clothing. I've got another Thomas thing here. Going to get a few more listings ready. Might even do that Tonka truck today too. Tonka fire truck. So I'm gonna it's cool. I think it's awesome. Don't know what it's meant to do. It's a battery thing, so I'll take it home, test the batteries, list it. We'll get all that stuff up and on eBay. Get this stuff in the car. And then we'll get the CDs from tub 44. And I'll have to get them out of my store, because today is the day you guys get to get some good music, hopefully cheap for you, hopefully not so cheap on my side of the coin. But there are some bangers here, so let's get them out of where they're making nothing, and we'll get them where they're going to get $2 or $3, because sometimes this stuff can feel like a bit of a fool's game, but all of these discs are really good. We've got ZZ Top. What else? Just at a glance, The Killers, Jimmy Barnes, Hoodoo Gurus, Billy Joel, Jimi Hendrix, Soundgarden, The Doors, So Fresh, Cold Chisel, George Thorogood. Yeah, this will do well. Let's clear them. Clear them out of here where they're not moving, and clear them into where they will move. Yeah, there's some good ones here. Def Leppard, Steve Earle, Copperhead Road, ZZ Top Fandango. Yep, happy with that decision. And Shell, have I got a spare? Yep. I was going to say, do I have a spare bag here? Because I need them separate to remind me. To take them, that's going to be the only pain in the butt. So if I do a SKU search, I should be able to select them all very quickly to get them out of the shop. Okay, I'm happy with that. That's a good bit of work to get done. What's the time now, Tory boy? I should write 44 on my hand just because I'll probably stare and go, where were they from? 44. Okay. Time, 10:43. I've made plenty of time. Okay, that's good. So now this tub is half empty. I've still got a podcasting microphone. Literally, it's called a pod mic. Cute Donald Duck. The Richard Scarey books. They're here still. They are so good. I paid decent money for them though, so I want decent money for them. And yeah, still thinking like, why hasn't this sold? Chewbacca, Darth Vader. They're cool toys. And I've got a lot of them too. Chuck the overalls back in. Put that there, put the books in. Tub 44. Winners are grinners. Because in all actuality, I'm only chasing like $1 per CD. Got some food here, got drink. Packing is done. I helped a friend create a book. I've got to drop some 4 copies of that over to her today. We'll be talking more. We will be talking more. I'm going to kill this for now though, and yeah, go up and wait for my appointment. Yep. Okay, let's go. Smile, Tory. It's okay. Okay. So, hi. Hey everyone, Tory here. Glasses. I must admit, I entertain myself so much. Maybe that's why I turned the camera on. I don't know. So, got petrol, because, I was at a service station. Isn't it funny, like, we still call them service stations. It used to be that they would come and put the petrol in for you. So you were being serviced. Not like that. Not like that, right? But, yeah, you were being serviced. Now you serve yourself. But, Americans, listen. Unlike your country, well, for the most part, unlike your country, you guys have to pay for your petrol before you pump it. We pump and pay. We pump petrol and pay. That was a huge session at the psych. That wasn't fun. I feel a bit lighter though. Maybe the tears weighed a lot. I know I joke about that, but if you are having issues, go talk to someone. That's my community service thing, but yeah, make sure you're talking to someone about it. As they say, don't go it alone. And while that's coming across sounding trite, I do mean it. Don't go alone for crap things by yourself. So was meant to be dropping my friend's books off, but she's not going to be home, so that is a next week problem now. So what I'm doing is I'm going to go get some lunch and then go home, then get the pack and track finished. God, we got that done quickly, guys. We got that done quick. And then I'll get the whatnot stuff done, do the bits and pieces there. I'm going to get more draft listings done. I might even get the photography done, and that should pull me all the way through the afternoon into the evening. One thing we've got to be doing now that we're doing whatnot every night, bar 2, just so as you guys know, that is if you're still listening, my links for whatnot are in the description. One of them will help you be a seller, and if you fulfill their obligations, you get $150 real money, and my prize for you achieving that is $100. And if you just want to buy, you can use my link and get $15 off your first purchase, and that gives me $5 credit. The opportunities there are fantastic, and I hope that everyone, whether you use my code or not, that you do well. If you are using my code and you get stuck after you have set up and you've got little questions to ask, you can contact me via email for help. Don't do it on Facebook groups or stuff like that. There's too much chance for miscommunication. I don't live on Facebook, and if you don't tag me, I don't see it. But I get tagged in a lot of stuff, so it can go through to the keeper sometimes. But yeah, so I'm going to go get some food. I'm going to duck next door to the Kmart and have a quick look at some of the Diecast that are there. I've got some ideas that I want to play with, so I'm excited about that too. I saw a lady, an American lady, the other day, not here, but on Whatnot, and she was doing Diecast cars, but they were only pink. I thought that was cool. But because they were all only pink, she was charging $20 US per car. They were on card though, so still that's neat. I like it. So I'm not copying that idea. I want to see if I can get my hands on. I got 3 of this car the other day. It's a muscle car, a Ford, and it's called. The car has got writing on the side. It says it's called something funny. So it's called a funny car, and they're awesome. So on the one show, I sold both of those cars immediately, and they were contested. I'm going to try to find more of them because I just think they're a slick looking car. I kept one for myself. That's how cool they are. Like, I don't keep a lot of the cars. I kept this one for me. So I'm going to see if I can find some more of them. And I'm also playing around with an idea of buying a sealed box, which will cost me nearly $150. But I'm curious. I'm still thirsty. I'm curious to see if I can really make some good money out of a sealed box. I want to get my hands on a sealed one, and then do a thing where, I don't know, my thought is I don't know the best way of making money on it, but literally we open the box on camera. I think I've mentioned this before. Open the box on camera, and it's $5 starts, and whatever gets pulled out of the box and turned around on camera is your car. But there's a chance that you may get a treasure hunt or a super treasure hunt, or you may just get a main line. It's luck of the draw. So I think in each box there's 1 to 2 treasure hunts, I think. And I'm half tempted just to buy a sealed box for myself and a sealed box for Whatnot, and yeah, just keep some of the cars for me. I think it'll be fun. Any case, we're at Kmart, guys. If something funny happens in there, of course I'll text you. I'll try to find some neat stuff to chuck on Whatnot. If there's anything on special, never hurts to look. And I will be back shortly with the news of what happened. Yeah. Smile and wave, boys. Smile and wave. And just like that, it was over. Legends gather legions. Legions gather and become legends. We're doing the post. It is 3:15. The day starts to really rocket along, and as things, I've changed my glasses too because I couldn't find my other pair. Been to Specsavers. Sorry if you're from another country. Specsavers is a glasses place. They check your eyes. We're lucky. I mean, yes, they're trying to sell you glasses, but optometrists there will check your eyes for free. That's something we do get in Australia, where we are really lucky that we are Australians. So that is something that is a thing. So yeah, I haven't been and I need to go. Ali came back, we had lunch together. I did my pack and track, did the labels as you saw, and now I'm here to drop them off. But then I get a message from Black Eye Joe saying they got Care Bears at Coles for $5. They're the little micro ones, but in my hands they won't be micro. Well, I'll be able to make more money than what they'll cost me. So he's now giving me bloody homework to do, because I'm going to go to the post office, say hello, and then I'm going to race down to Warm Ponds and see if they've got any there. I was a little bit pissed off. I don't know if I told you guys this. I don't think I did. So when I said goodbye to you guys when I went to the supermarket earlier, I went into the Kmart down there at Belmont, and basically I asked them, hey, can I buy a sealed box of Hot Wheels? And because I looked at the shelves and there was nothing good on the shelves. And of course there's other Hot Wheels collectors, other resellers. I get all that. But I go at some erratic ass times, and the shelves are usually stripped bare. There's nothing good, to the point you know it's getting cherry picked out the back. And I asked for, hey, can I get some help? Someone came up and I said, oh yeah, can I buy a sealed box? And they said, no, all the boxes are open at the back by our staff. I said, yeah, but I'm going to be harsh. I know for a fact that you have Hot Wheels collectors who work out the back, and they open all the boxes, and they pull all the treasure hunts out and the super treasure hunts. I just said the collectible cars, because anyhow. And I didn't say it aggressively. I was polite. I was just like, it's just frustrating. And it's frustrating as a friggin' reseller too. But I do collect the occasional car. I've got a good collection. Like 5,000. No, that's stock. The only thing I do pull out of those and keep is cars that were made. Except, I'm so annoyed. I sold that Gran Torino that was bloody made in the year I was born. But anyhow, I digress. I do collect them if I really like them. And if they are pulling the good stuff out the back, then it's not fair. Even at the op shops when I volunteered there, even though it did happen sometimes, you shouldn't be able to just pull stuff out the back. It needs to go on the shelf for the customer. So yeah, that sort of stuff was just doing my head in, and I'm an idiot because I'm driving along where the school is actually, you'll be able to see kids in the background soon. The school's just come out, so I've driven out into the middle of, this won't be a quick passage through time. We've got a YouTube live soon too. That's what puts me under the pump as well, in 3 hours and 15 minutes. Got a YouTube live. I want to get more drafting done. I'm going to just keep a bag of stuff and just get it ready on Friday. Tomorrow my plan is to not go to the offsite. I'll have to get the stock for the video game show, but other than that, and so yeah, my plan is to not go to the offsite, well, not for long, and I will then get a lot more drafts done and photos. Sorry, it's difficult because everyone's lined up to possibly pick up children, but like that car, I don't know what they're doing because they're not indicating. Okay, there's a lineup to pick up their kids, and fair enough, it's not easy for them to do. But get out of my way. So, yeah, I'll get that stuff done. I've just got to ramp up the productivity a little bit because, yeah, everything else is taking a fair bit of time. But it's going well. Things are going well. It's a catch-22. It's like I feel like at the moment I shouldn't be setting the world on fire with eBay purely because I have been so busy doing stuff with Whatnot, but the money from the Whatnot stuff is going well as well. But I want to use the money from the Whatnot to get us the hell out of here and up to Mackay. Weird saying that out loud. I know I'm going to keep saying it's weird, and it won't feel real until I'm actually doing it. But, you know, and I hope there's no emergency that comes up that all of a sudden I've got to not use the money on that. Because it's a possibility. Shit happens. So yeah, it is all guns blazing. Fortunately, you know, just starting to sell some of the bigger stuff out of the offsite, which is good. And I'll pull up here because we're at the post office. I'll pull up here that I can do a quick escape. All right, guys, I'll be back in a second. Okay, so going wild in the streets. Great, I've chosen peak hour traffic to go on the off chance that there may be Care Bears that need me. Because they're not on the website, but Joey just found them. But he's on the other side of Melbourne. So this may be a fool's errand. But I'm a fool and I run errands. So wait and see. Yes, I just realised people are going to pick up their children, probably go to the supermarket to buy shit for their dinner. No Care Bear left behind. No Care Bear left behind. No Care Bear left behind. Do I leave the... There may not be Care Bears there though. It may be a false rescue. I'm too time poor. I'm an idiot. No Care Bear left behind. No Care Bear left behind. No Care Bear left behind. Normally I'd be turning right. I'm turning left. No Care Bear. No Care Bear left behind. You watch there not be any there. They're probably just sitting out the back. CarPlay hasn't kicked in yet, so we haven't been turned off yet. You know I've got to do it. But they're retail Care Bears. Oh, what am I doing? I'm feeding the addiction. And I notice I'm bitching about it, but I'm still going. I'm still driving out of my way. Well then, knobhead, you're going to only have yourself to blame. You're only going to have to... I keep looking in the... Like, well, obviously, I face the camera occasionally because I'm talking to you, but I'm like, oh, you had a haircut yesterday. I keep forgetting. And it's like, oh, you actually look neat. You don't look all scruffy. Scruffy. I got the thumbs up. Got the thumbs up from the misso. And then we just realised before that we haven't, like we're doing a Whatnot tomorrow, even though there's not one scheduled. And I'm not sure what to do. I want to do maybe a toys and kids books. I don't know. I think I want to do a plushie. Starting at $5, plushie show. See how that goes. Let me know. Oh, I've already arranged it. And yeah, Dr. Seuss show. Dr. Seuss and Golden Book show. Now that would be cool. Yeah, that would be cool. I cannot believe I'm driving. I'm doing this on a maybe. Am I going to make the light change? Yes. Well, I don't mean literally. Let's do it. Let's do it. Let's move. No Care Bear left behind. We're at Warm Ponds now, guys. No Care Bear left behind. But if everyone else has the same modus operandi, will a Care Bear be left behind? I'm going to try at this Kmart because I went in yesterday and the place had been packed over. I think I'm actually, I know this is, no, it's not pathetic, but I'm pissed off about the whole Hot Wheels cars being ploughed through. And if I have to, this is the dumb thing. I am going to try to find a treasure hunt by buying 72 cars. So that's $140 something bucks I'm going to spend to buy a car that may only be worth $8, but I've never seen one. I'm sure in the 5,000 stocks. I think I've actually sold one on Whatnot. Not by mistake. It's just we grabbed the cars, they selected at random, and away you go. Anyhow, guys, if I find Care Bears live, that's going to be the title of the show. It's going to be the show title. Something to do with Care Bears. Because they're not to be left behind, all right? See you in a second. Showed me the money-worn ponds. So I'm literally at Coles now, trying to save Care Bears, all right? So, Black Eyed Joe, you are responsible. Whatever happens next, you're responsible. I drove out of my way. And, let's see here. No Care Bear left behind. Oh my God. Let me flip the camera. Okay, so I can't see them. Look at all the bloody toys that are here. Hello Kitty and Friends, Ushies. They're $4. Joey, where are the Care Bears? Curatitos, Squishies. No Care Bear left behind. Just my heart. Just my heart. Wait a second. Wait. Okay, Joey showed them as $4.50. I'm going to have to see what they scan up as. Legends, listen. So we were sent on a wild goose chase, okay? Not deliberately. Joey's a good egg. But they're $9 here, not $4.50. So no purchases were made. But I did manage to rescue some adult cordial. Now, I'm not expecting you to collaborate and listen, because sadly I'm not back with a brand new invention, right? So, Joey, it's now 10 to 4. The adventure, you got your treasure, I didn't get mine. Let me explain. So apparently these devils don't price match each other. Didn't know that was a thing. And apparently they only get sold cheaply if they're not doing well in a particular area. They get put on clearance. But at Warm Ponds, good old Warm Ponds, the Careys sell at $9. So they're getting more. They're getting them tonight. But they're not getting them at a price that is suitable for rescue. And it's rescue and resell. Rescue and resell. I do have some more Careys coming to me, which is fine. Carey stock. But I just thought those would be a cute little, they're only that big. It would have been a cute little Whatnot thing. But they are $4.50 each. It's like if you start them at 3 and they go at 3, you start losing. I have lost money doing little experiments on there, but then I've made it back up too. So yeah, sometimes it is better to stick with the stock that you have. But yeah, I think tomorrow, kids books, golden books, and Dr. Seuss. I might even chuck some Goosebumps in. and I'll try to get ChatGPT to do a thumbnail of me with the Dr. Seuss hat on or something. I don't know. Mini coupe convertible behind, oh, just there. They don't have much boot space though. But yeah, look, I wanted a convertible. It's not that good for Geelong. Would be great for Mackay though. Whipping around, getting sunburnt, laughing. They all laugh at Mackay. Everyone laughs. No one's ever sad. And no one says bad things to each other. Just ride around, hollering, throwing flowers out of their windows. No, I don't know. Obviously I don't know. One of the things I noticed about Mackay was I thought, like, it's not quite like Cairns, but I did think it was like a little paradise. So that's kind of cool. If we find our own little paradise where we can just settle down and, you know, have sunshine and stuff, I'll be happy with all that nonsense. I'll be happy with it. It's a dream achieved. 2 hours, 30 minutes till I go live on YouTube, legends. I need to go home. I took the Tub 44 CDs home. I'm going to see if I can just skedaddle past because I'm like, feel like I'm waiting for nothing here. Yep, here we go. Skirt, skirt. Don't know why I went through all the sound effects, but we're ducking through the APCO. Well, it's huge, but ducking around it to proceed on foot in a car. What's this bloody lineup? Don't they realise that we're Flip Fam? We don't wait. Oh no, they're all moving now. That's okay. We'll let it go for now. So go home, charge the microphones. Flip Fam, talk to Flippies, talk to my Flip Fam. You guys, beautiful people. Not like Marilyn Manson, the song, though I love that song. And then we'll get on up to get down. If you saw me just look to the side then, if you're watching, it's because I was on autopilot. I don't see my dad a lot, right? But I was looking to see if he was walking down the street, and of course he wouldn't be walking down the street. Silly. Sometimes I still look for my mum. Or I see someone and it's like, is that mum? I was like, no, you idiot. You were there when she passed away. You just get, I don't know, little moments of disconnect. And I was watching this movie, Heretic, last night with Hugh Grant in it. God, he can be creepy when he wants to. It was good. Watch it. Heretic. It's on Apple TV. But in the movie, he's talking to these two girls who he's trapped in a house. And one of them's talking about her father passing away or something. I can't remember. But he makes the point. He goes, you know how bad your memory is because, and I don't know if this is true, but he says, when you remember, you don't even remember the original memory. You remember the memory of you remembering. It blew my mind away. It's like, that's creepy. And it's like, so that would make sense though, because then that means that your brain is adding detail every time or taking it away. But I think your brain is sort of... Okay, we're back. That was bizarre. So anyhow, I was talking about books, library. I think sometimes your brain is like a library, right? And there's books in the library and you've got the first editions and other bits and pieces that you can get out and read. You read the first edition and then something happens in that book and that sticks with you. Then that may become the second edition. And then there'll be times that you can't remember the second edition, so you go back to the first. I know it sounds convoluted, but it kind of makes sense. And I think that's how, like, those, you know, it's the whole thing where, you know, if people whisper something, it changes as it goes along. Maybe that's how that happens. But yeah, it's like, and sometimes it's, you think to yourself, what was my memory of that thing actually about? Or you look at something back with rose-coloured glasses, or you have little times that for a split second, and it's only a split second, but that, you know, someone who you cared about hasn't passed away, that they're just not nearby anymore. It's a weird way of looking at it, but it's like, it will even get to the point, and I don't, like, I hope, well, let's start at this. I would assume that most of you have lost someone that you love, so you would know about this. Comment below if you've never experienced it. Comment if you have. But I don't know, it's because our brains just don't want to let go of the fact that they're gone, and the grief, or they've left their imprint so heavily. But yeah, the whole seeing your loved ones at a distance too, it's so bizarre. Welcome to the show that's got nothing to do with reselling. It's so bizarre. Like, I've had moments that I would swear I've seen my nana at a distance. You know, that I've seen my mum. God, one time I got so close, like I saw her face, and I got close enough to go. And I knew that she was no longer with us, but she was standing like about 10 meters away at a supermarket. I'm like, this does not make sense. And then, as you get close enough, and you're about to go, "Mum," in that voice, they turn around. You see, well, no, it was just another person with white hair. You know, I could have been looking at myself in the mirror. Person with grey hair, really grey hair. Mum, oh no, it's got to brush my teeth. Got to look in the mirror. Far out. But yeah, so we just went on a mission. We've done a lot today. We've done posts. We've done pack and track. We've hit the op. We got some stuff. We were sent on a Care Bear mission. I found out I'm cordial. Yeah, it's been a busy day. We're almost home, so I'm going to put you kids to bed. Hope you've enjoyed my day today. I love the fact that you guys do come along with me, and sometimes I know that you don't watch me, you just listen, and that's fine. I'm very, very grateful for everything that you guys do for me, both emotionally and the gifts and stuff, but emotionally, thank you. I'll get this uploaded now. Channel members will have it hopefully in short order, and yeah, I'll see you guys on the 2 lives I'm doing tonight. Boy oh boy, it's going to be a busy time. Love you guys. Later, skaters.